Hey guys, today we have a new video, a format you've never seen before. Are we alone here or what? Prada, Diesel 100. Look at that infinity. What a configuration. Wow, very nice. Oh, she got it good. We decided to do Nizhny Novgorod. It's the closest and currently the most important region for us. Now we are going there to see what condition the car market's in, how active the cars are being bought and sold, are there scams, and so on. We won't be able to control everything, but we'll try to look at cars selectively. Maybe they've got some new schemes afoot. Maybe on the contrary, everyone there is honest. But I don't believe in miracles. Anything can happen. Of course, just going around is stupid. That's why we'll do the following. All the cars that we've been trying to find in Moscow, but haven't been able to locate, we're gonna search for them in Nizhny. We'll stop at a car dealership locally, and we'll see what's going on. I get the feeling that we haven't left Moscow. Oh my god, look, the steering wheel's all tattered. That sucks. But it has keyless entry. A Prada! I've never seen a windshield with no markings whatsoever. The mileage is good, 75,000. Too bad it's been rolled back 3 times. A Diesel 100, 75,000 miles. That's everyone's mileage. The steering wheel was redone like yesterday. Oh, look at this infinity. Is there a salesperson here? Is nobody selling cars? Oh, wow, what a configuration with the start-stop. It's got everything the world has to offer. I've never seen an original navigation set on a Ford Mondeo. This part of the trunk is plastic. It's always falling off. Focus 3, how much? Oh, 7,500. Oh my god, the wheel is so worn out, it's tattered. The vehicles are on their last legs. For example, the i30 is completely painted over, besides 1 or 2 elements. It's painted all over. Can I open it? We told this to the manager that there were painted elements, and he widened his eyes and ran away to get his thickness gauge. He came back with it and started to walk around for a long time trying to measure it. In the end, he agreed. Oh, she got it good. Do you have anything alive for like 8 or 8,500? The only interesting one was a Rio. Is this a Rio? Can I get the keys to look at it? But the prices are sky high and the configurations are crap. So there's nothing interesting here. 8,500? What about bargaining? The gaps are all different here. Again, with the rain, I can't see anything. Such a shame. You know, in moments like this, you feel like a walking thickness gauge that can't do anything without equipment. There's also misinformation. The hood is painted. It's cheap and with the wheel made of plastic and no buttons. There are no armrests at all. Oh man, the configuration is weak. The car dealerships have by default 2 kinds of cars. There are bad cars and decent cars, but for a high price. Why don't I like to visit these dealerships? There's no third option. No good cars for a good price. Man, they managed to spoil my mood. As I thought, the situation in Nizhny Novgorod is kind of the same. I thought they'd at least try to sell us something. Not interesting at all. So boring. There was another car dealership where we got recognized.
Hello, my name is Mikhail. Aren't you Eldar?
No, I'm not Ildar. Okay, you recognized me. It's me. Show me the torrent, please. That's it. It becomes boring. He won't deceive me because what's the point? We'll see everything anyways. Are you selling good cars? Oh, we'll see now. Along with you. Yeah, that's it. The car battery's dead. It can't even start the ignition normally. The sunroof is leaking. Why is it so sad? In this situation, painted elements don't mean much though. I mean, for 16,000, I'd want something more alive. You can't buy these cars. Hello, I'm calling about the Ford. Why are you selling it? You didn't like it. Okay. What's the condition? Have you looked at it? Is it undamaged? Is there anything wrong? A lot? The front was hit or what? You're sure? The mileage isn't manipulated? It's stupid to reduce the mileage by 6,000. What's the point? Do you have the summer and winter tire set? Where can I look at this car? Yes, of course, thank you. Hello, I'm calling about the Ford. What about the body? Is there anything hit or painted? I'm looking at it right now, and the rear arches have some rust on them. Was the car maintained by an official dealer or not? Where can I look at it? And when? People are coming to us for cars, although they have a lot more options here. Oh my God. The next car we looked for is a Hyundai Tucson. I hope there are no dogs or they'll eat us or something. He listed it as a 2008, but the windows are from 2007. It's logical, it could be the case, but he says, "Mwah, what a car. Better than new. Goodyear winter tires installed. They changed the summer tires for winter tires ahead of time." Of course it's a tub, you can't say anything. The tires are all cracked, they're so old. Oh my God, the tires are from 2004. Holy crap. How did they manage to even put them on? The Tucson's not that interesting. We couldn't look it through thoroughly enough. We couldn't even open the doors because it was parked so close to the wall. The most important thing that I noticed is that the tires are of the wrong size and the interior doesn't match the mileage. It's too worn out and tattered. The 60,000 mileage is totally wrong. We're now trying to start the car. It doesn't really want to go anywhere, does it? The windshield's Chinese, the hood was replaced and painted, and I'm not happy about it. From this side, the engine's leaking oil, the car battery belongs in the trash. The whole front of the car was repaired. The clamps were all replaced, but the optics are original. They were trying and trying for a long time, but couldn't start the car. Then they got an Outlander. The Outlander was interesting. The Outlander's the only car that starts here. So close. Hear that? It could have not started. Those huge tires are big even for the Outlander. Oh, this is great. He got hit in the front real good. The radiator frame, the headlight doesn't even fit into the slot. The Tucson is out. It's not interesting either. But a combination of an automatic and a diesel is really good. The year was manipulated with. It said it's 2008, but the windows are from 2007, and there's a chance it's from 2007. I haven't seen the title yet. The mood has dropped again. How can you treat a car like that? I'm talking about the Outlander. It's almost dead. What bastards they are. There was another interesting car, the next one. Oh, it's so dirty. What are we gonna see here? There's xenon, but no washer. It's tinted to shit. That's great. The guy said on the phone that he's owned the car since 2014. I like these cars more when a person has had the car not just for a couple of months, but for a long time. We arrive and the car has xenons. There's stock xenon installed. We see a front bumper with no washers. There's no such thing, right? All modern cars that have xenon or projector headlights, they all have headlight washers from the production line. There's no such thing. It's telling. Although the front parking sensors are there, that's good because they could have been absent. He could have just found the cheapest bumper without parking sensor slots. There are people like that. But no. He spent money on something. He found the bumper. He said that the washers are lying somewhere inside. What's next? The airbags were activated, the knee airbag in particular, and he didn't even buy a new cover for the knee airbag. He just took the one that was there and glued it back on, the cover that flies off when the airbag is activated, and snaps its fasteners. The dashboard is all wonky, it doesn't sit in one place, it's not in place, and it's not fastened for crap. The car was repaired, cheap and fast. Although the configuration is pretty good. It has a start-stop button, a memory seat with an electric motor. It's a pretty great configuration for the Mondeo. It's not a full one, but still pretty great. Man, the headlight has a cracked cap. Is the fastening intact or no? Or the hood is from China? The wing is plastered here, right? I mean, you didn't even replace it. This car is a tub, man, totally. You know, you come to these cars, you look at them, realize that they're not interesting and leave. The mileage is 90,000 for sure, and he knows about this, man! We were in a traffic jam when we were driving there, so we decided to travel back by ferry. I took the ferry for the first time. It's wild. most interesting of these cars was the Mondeo diesel. This car is really cool. The condition's good too. The wheels aren't original here. Maybe they got them on the winter tires. Logical, right? Did you replace the windshield yourself? I don't care if it's for a reason, it's just a new one, that's fine. Honestly, I hate resellers. Your car starts like crap, man. It needs to pick up. Heating plugs, maybe, yeah. Look how it trembles. The tires are all mismatched on this car. Different model years. The model is the same. It's interesting, from leasing it moved to 2 more companies. Look, it even has a particle filter. A really cool Mondeo. Let's see here. We've got a diesel, automatic. The configuration's not top-notch, but it's decent. It's original. What are the downsides? The seat heating doesn't work. It's not pleasant, but it's fine. You can disassemble it or buy another one from the junkyard. It's a cheap job. There's something wrong with the back of the seat. The lumbar adjustment is broken, so you need to disassemble the seat itself. There are minor things with the body. It's understandable. The car is used. The steering wheel is painted. This is a minus. There's a bulge in the rear left wheel, but he also gives us winter tires with original wheels. It's all too good to be true. Let's go put it on a lift and see what's in there. Damn, honestly, Nizhny Novgorod disappointed me. It's dirty when you compare it to Moscow. The protecting cover's weird on top here. There was metal underneath. The muffler, the body of the catalytic converter, is flaking off. On the left, on the filler block, is sweating. I don't understand. The trailing arm units, you said you replaced them, but you didn't. The subframes, all of it is old. It's not critical, but your roads will turn any suspension into trash. I think in Moscow, these kinds of suspensions reach 60,000 miles, no problem. Is the drive shaft loose? I feel like the rack is not fastened. No, it feels like the whole rack's not fastened and it's loose. No, just a little bit. That's okay. The splash shields are fastened with screws. I liked the fact about the rear support replacement. You know that when the car doesn't drive anywhere for a long time, it stands in one place, or you don't use the handbrake, the rear supports might oxidize. They might oxidize anyways, it happens. If you catch it early on, it's easy. You can twist them out, oil them up, and put them back, and they will work. But there's a very serious stage where it's so bad that when you try and twist them out, the guides just break inside. Then you need to replace the supports. On this car, both rear supports were replaced. It's the most honest reseller I've ever met, seriously. This person didn't deceive me once. This surprised me, for one. Maybe resellers in Nizhny Novgorod don't lie to you. And in the end, there was a Ford Focus, a silver one. It was already dark and, I don't know, I didn't like the car from the start. This car needed to be super awesome with only a painted hood and one painted wing. I wasn't kidding when I said that I liked the left wing even less than the right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And the trunk lid too. This door is painted. And this door is painted. It's not even funny. 190. 264, damn. This car was definitely painted besides the roof and one of the front wings. Taking into consideration its small mileage and that it had 2 owners, and it's a 2-liter engine, and a configuration is great, a titanium from 2010 with climate control, seat heating, light and rain sensors, it's all cool. Even taking that into consideration, I don't think it costs more than $6,000 because there are a lot of painted elements. If everything was the same, but only 1 to 2 painted elements, the price would rise to $7,000. Even that, it doesn't cost that much, sadly. $450. $578. Ah, forget it. Let's go. Back to Moscow. We are going back. We're super tired. We started our day at, I think, 7 in the morning, but we're really happy. As a bonus, we found a car that soon we're going to be transferring to one of our clients because the car is worthy and it's pretty current. What's the main thing? We went through some dealerships, we saw the kinds of cars that are being sold there, and we realized that just like in Moscow and in St. Petersburg, the same crappy cars are being sold by the same crappy people. Nothing surprising, but we needed to make sure. In the regional cities, even if they're big, people who live there think that they don't have a variety. But that's not quite true. The quantity might be lower, but the quality can be even better. In Nizhny Novgorod, you can find a car that's hard to find even in Moscow, and that's cool. Our goal is to level out the Russian market so that any car at any price of any level, class, or status could be bought in any city. Another thing, when we were in Nizhny Novgorod, we had lunch in this mall called The Ant. We were eating lunch, and this guy walks up to us and asks us something. And at that moment, we had just missed a car opportunity. We were looking for other options. I was all busy, and the situation was like this. The guy walked up to me and started asking questions like, "Oh, it's you. You make videos. I wanted to ask you why you're here. Maybe there's an event and I don't know about it. I want to visit the event too." This great open guy walks up. He wants to chat, but he walked up to us at the wrong time. There were two things happening at once, and he's asking me questions, and I'm just sitting there like, no. He asks, "Is there anything interesting happening here, an event or something?" And I'm like, "No." He asks, "Why are you here?" I'm like, "Just 'cause. I just want to end this conversation faster because I need to look through these ads. He's at the wrong time here." I just want to say sorry to him because I didn't mean to. He tried several times to jumpstart the conversation and I denied it. I don't want to look like some kind of asshole. It was just at the wrong time, dude. I'm sorry, friend. You're the best. You can write me an email if you want, and when I'll be in Nizhny Novgorod, we'll meet up, we'll talk about whatever you want for as long as you want, and I'm really sorry that it turned out this way. By the way, I haven't said this for a long time, for like 100 years. Guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button under this video, and everything will be great. Don't forget to leave comments. Bye, everyone.